In your life, there's not a lot of times where you're going through the exact same things as 80 other people on a day-to-day basis, so it's a really special bond you make with your classmates.
I can walk down the street and see somebody I know, and not only do I see those people, they're constantly checking in with me. They're asking the questions about how my studies are going, how my life is going, and really investing their time in me.
And I felt that online through the virtual program with the MBA as well. I really did feel like that the professors were there for us.
I was so grateful to be able to have mentors and faculty members who were so supportive of achieving both my personal and professional goals throughout this program.
The programs challenged me, and maybe I didn't know something, but I had to go find an answer. And I think it was important to realize I'm still learning.
I am fortunate where I get to do research that is both inherently personal and professional. So my work is for parents just like me who are trying their best to raise good and kind humans.
I have taken a lot away from my students who help me to see what I can do, not only to teach future universities of students, but also how to look at what they're doing as a lens to how I can see what I can do as my own work.
Iowa City is that perfect big city with a small town feel. It's been a very welcoming place to move to and start our life here.
I was able to find community really quickly, and I was able to find the right people who were there to guide me, and so I felt like all fell into place.
I feel like a Hawkeye. I've now spent 8 years of my training, whether it was in residency or in the MBA program with the University of Iowa. But to really feel connected here as a student has been something I take a lot of pride in as well.
I'd like to thank my family and my wife for always being there for me.
If she had not been there to support me and sort of take care of those family things going on, I don't know that I would have been able to complete the program.
I would like to say thank you to my parents. They have been my rocks, they have been my greatest support, and I just can't say thank you enough for being my biggest cheerleaders throughout these last 8 years.
And also I would like to credit my friends back home. Pakistan is 12 hours ahead, and they would make time for me, listen to all my stories, help me navigate some of the problems that I would face.
My advisors have been wonderful. They're just as a team of awesome scholars.
You all have shaped me in ways that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, and I'm so eternally grateful for that.
My mentors and faculty members who have first shown up as incredibly authentic human beings and second as scientists. I'm so grateful to your modeling your humility and curiosity and desire to make the world a better place.
Congratulations, Hawkeyes. I am so excited to welcome you to your commencement. As University College graduates, you are a very special group of Iowa students, and now alumni. You have earned degrees in 2 of the university's oldest distance and online programs. Programs that have been part of our legacy for 46 years. Today, we honor you for your unique status as students who worked hard to earn your degrees in a largely virtual environment, often juggling competing demands on your time. We are so impressed with your dedication and your commitment. Any commencement is also a recognition of team effort. So today, we also thank and recognize the family members, friends, teachers, mentors, and many others who have supported you and aided in your success. You are about to move on to another phase of life. And as you leave us, please know that you have been an important part of the excellence of this university. As you move on to new adventures and new accomplishments, you will always be part of the proud Iowa legacy. Your life will change in big ways in the coming years, but the University of Iowa will always welcome you home to your campus. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead of you. We are so very proud of you. And remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye.
Hello, I'm Tanya Uden-Holman, Dean of the University College, and I'd like to welcome our graduates, as well as their family and friends, to the annual University College Virtual Recognition of Graduates ceremony. I want to begin with a special message to our graduates on behalf of all of us in University College. You did it. Congratulations on this momentous accomplishment. Commencement is a very special occasion where we come together as a Hawkeye family to celebrate the success of students who have met the challenges we set for them and that they have set for themselves. Because the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies are distance education programs, you are all pros at learning virtually, and I'm confident you are finding creative ways to celebrate your virtual commencement with family and friends. I'm especially proud that University College has its own standalone ceremony, which provides the university with an opportunity to acknowledge the unique journey of our online students. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences. They've completed their degrees while sitting in home offices and around kitchen tables from a variety of locations within the state of Iowa and across the country. Many worked full-time, raised children, or served our country during their educational journey. While some started their degree a few years ago, others have been working on their goal of being a University of Iowa graduate over a number of years, and sometimes even decades, often taking one course at a time or returning to the university after being away for many years to achieve their goal of being a college graduate. We applaud your determination and resiliency. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishment. I know I'm very proud of all of you. I'd like to end by wishing you all the very best as you begin the next chapter of your life's journey. And welcome to the University of Iowa alumni family.
Graduates, it is truly an honor to be here today to celebrate you and the remarkable accomplishment of earning your University of Iowa degree. My name is Amanda McFadden, and I serve as the Director of Academic and Leadership Programs within the Pomerantz Career Center at the University of Iowa, as well as an instructor in University College. Through my work with our courses, I've had the privilege of teaching many students pursuing the Bachelor of Liberal Studies and Bachelor of Applied Studies, and I've seen firsthand the dedication it takes to get to this moment. This is a moment to celebrate and also to reflect. Semester after semester, you worked incredibly hard to pursue your education while balancing so much more. You showed up while working a job, seeking employment, caregiving, serving in the military, supporting your communities, and navigating health or financial challenges. Day after day, you managed what was in front of you while continuing to reach for what was next. Your path was not the easiest one. You logged in after long work days. You balanced coursework deadlines with family responsibilities. You built self-discipline without the structure of a physical classroom. And you created connection with faculty, advisors, and classmates across screens and distance. Progress was not always linear. It was not always steady, and it was never guaranteed. But you kept going. And that is what makes this moment so meaningful. This degree represents more than completed coursework. It represents your ability to navigate complexity, to adapt, and to persevere. It represents your commitment, not just to a goal, but to yourself. Today, we celebrate that commitment, and we celebrate you. One of my favorite authors, Brad Montague, writes, "Growth isn't just about where you're headed. It's about how you begin to see the world along the way." As an instructor in the Certificate in Leadership Studies, I have had the privilege of seeing this kind of growth firsthand, especially in the Leadership Certificate Capstone course. While pursuing your academic and career goals at the same time, you did something powerful. You connected your learning to your lived experiences, and your lived experiences back to your learning. In doing so, you didn't just gain knowledge, you gained perspective. You began to see the world differently. And just as importantly, you began to see yourselves differently. Not only as students, but as professionals, as community members, and as leaders. Now, as you turn towards what comes next, hopefully a well-deserved moment of rest and celebration before life picks up its pace again, I invite you to pause. Take a moment to dedicate this accomplishment to someone. Maybe it's someone sitting next to you. Maybe it's someone watching from afar. Maybe it's someone who is no longer here, but whose presence you carry with you. Or maybe it's you. Picture that person and hold them in your heart. Place a hand on your chest or reach for the hand of someone beside you. Take a breath. Feel the weight and the warmth of what you have accomplished. Take another breath. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, graduates, on earning your degree from the University of Iowa. And remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye.
Hello, my name is Nicole Osterman, and I, along with all of you, are graduates of the University of Iowa. I don't know about you, but I've been dreaming of this since I was about 10 years old. My journey is not as straightforward as others. I found my dream job. I'm still living that dream. I got married, had 2 beautiful children, became a farm wife, found my love for coaching, and then I decided to go back to college. But now I get to check this off of my list. I'm finally becoming a true Hawkeye, being the first in my family to have a bachelor's degree and a true role model for my kids. I was in a meeting with a leader at Iowa Specialty Hospital where I work, and she mentioned I have grit. She asked, "How do you do it all?" I wanted to say tears and lots of caffeine, but I didn't say that. What I said was because I had to. After that meeting, I thought about it more, and I realized I never really gave myself another option. I just did it. I wanted to and I did it. She mentioned a book and being the one to take the stairs. I didn't follow the book reference, but I took it as the world will give you hurdles, and those hurdles are gonna suck. You somehow must get your butt over those hurdles. It's more fun to glide over the hurdles and looks better than what I do. But like me, sometimes you stumble. I always get back up, and I know you will too. People like us, with many different hats, have come so far and will forever be grateful for the University of Iowa giving us the knowledge and confidence to fly over those hurdles, the knowledge and confidence to take the stairs, whatever that means, and the knowledge and confidence to just do it. Not only will it feel good to you, but your kids and those who look up to you will admire you more and more with each hurdle you fly over. My message to anyone and everyone listening is to do the hard things. Have grit. Take the stairs. Face adversity. And you'll begin to glide over those hurdles. Always remember, us Hawkeyes have your back to help you back up again, because you will get back up. You don't have a choice. As always, go Hawks.
To my fellow University College graduates, I want to start by saying congratulations. Whether this journey took you 1 year, 5 years, or longer than you ever expected, you did it. Every person sitting here today has a story of perseverance behind their degree. I turned 50 last month, and I never imagined I'd be sitting here today as a University of Iowa graduate. My path was not a straight line. It was a long and winding road filled with starts and stops, confidence and doubt, and moments when giving up felt like the easiest choice. Going back to school later in life can be intimidating. You question whether you belong, whether you can balance everything, and whether it's simply too late. More than once, I asked myself those same questions. What kept me moving forward were the reasons I started in the first place. Whenever things felt overwhelming, I would look at a picture of my mom and my son. They remind me that perseverance matters, not just for ourselves, but for the people who believe in us and for those people who are watching us learn how to handle life when it doesn't go as planned. My son is 24 years old, and like many young adults, college did not come easily for him. He struggled. He questioned himself. He wondered if he was failing simply because his path didn't look like everyone else's. Watching him struggle with self-doubt was one of the hardest things I've experienced as a parent. You want to fix it for them, but you can't. What you can do is show them what perseverance looks like. Every late night I spent studying, every assignment I completed after a long workday, every moment I chose to keep going. I wasn't just earning a degree. I was showing my son that struggling doesn't mean you stop trying, that taking a different path doesn't mean you won't arrive, that success is not measured by speed, but by resilience. I wanted him to see that it's okay to pause, to recalibrate, and to start again, that learning isn't a race, and that no one gets to define your timeline but you. My mom understood that long before I did. She was a single mother who worked at the University of Iowa for nearly 30 years. There were times she worked 2 or even 3 jobs at once to support my sister and me. Even so, she never missed a school event. She never stopped believing in me. One of her greatest dreams was for me to become a Hawkeye. I lost my mom unexpectedly just over 20 years ago when she was only 57. She was my best friend, my constant supporter, and my example of strength. Even though she isn't here in person today, I know she has been with me every step of the way during this journey. Through moments of doubt, exhaustion, and triumph. And I know she is here with me now. University College represents something powerful. It represents access, flexibility, and second chances. Many of us balance school with full-time jobs, families, caregiving, and responsibilities others never see. And yet we showed up, we learned, we persisted. If I can stand here today at 50 years old and accomplish this goal, then I truly believe anyone can, with courage, determination, and a willingness to keep going when it's hard. To the class of 2026, let this moment remind you that your path does not need to look like everyone else's to be meaningful. Your journey is valid. Your struggles matter. Your perseverance will carry you further than you imagine. Mom, this one's for you. And to my son, thank you for reminding me every day why this matters. Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it.
President Wilson, I am pleased to present to you the assembled candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies degrees. These worthy and approved candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degrees, are recommended to you by the faculty of University College for the conferral of these degrees.
On recommendation of the faculty of University College and by the authority vested in me by the Iowa Board of Regents, I confer on each of you the degree of Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you are now officially college graduates. Now it's time for the part of the program where we individually recognize each graduate. We are proud of every student who has met the demanding requirements that we set for the attainment of degrees from the University of Iowa's University College. We note with special pride and congratulation those students who have earned the high grade point average that qualifies them for graduation with distinction, with high distinction, and with highest distinction.
Geraldine Michelle Allison, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Jeffrey Bennett, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Expression in Writing and Arts. Kathleen Breslin, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Expression in Writing and Arts. Amanda Caroline Cassini, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Justice Studies Emphasis, Human Relations Emphasis. Laura Hughes Donaldson, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Creative Writing Emphasis, with highest distinction. Emily Edrozo, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Christopher D. Evans, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Ashley Bach Ferguson, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Gabriella Holm, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Creative Writing Emphasis. M. Kathleen Hurley Waterhouse, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Matthew Cameron Isles, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Tiffany Lewis, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support. Paul Matthew Martin, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Denise Nesmith, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Nicole Catherine Osterman, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Nicole Leigh Quayle, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Destiny Roth, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Justice and Ethics. Elenith Santana, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Justice and Ethics. Jacob Wagg, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Kayla Wegner, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Family, Community, and Social Support. Tyler Wright, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies.